being up them hours doing my show yesterday, and as many drinks I had later on the evening, kind of recuperated. And you, how's your day?
Pretty good. I've been lounging back most of the day, trying to think about this, and I didn't get much thinking done. I forgot to do that. So, like I
All
said, we
right.
just throwing it up, getting on, and just doing it.
That that's it. Just do it. Kind of like what like some of my comments and yesterday. Everybody told me yesterday. Just do it. And it's like,
Right.
all right, I'm doing it. Which I still didn't get as much attendance, but yeah,
That's
it
all right.
worked out. I mean, I had a good time.
Yeah, I mean, we're still trying to build up followers. Like I said, we never really got on the YouTube side and and did this. We posted what we recorded, and that was it.
Yeah. Well,
Now
you've
we're trying to
seen,
do something a little different.
but yeah, you've seen like you've seen the YouTube on my end, but you also see the difference between this and my the stuff on Facebook. That's the one thing. It's a whole different animal on this platform. You know,
Yeah.
like here, I can't sit there and I can't play my music, and that kind of bugs me. On Facebook, I can always go through a dispute, always win. Like I said, there's certain things.
So, see, we got some
So
viewers.
yeah, I figured
Who
I might as well
who
jump
we got
on,
out there?
hang out with you. So
Yeah, I don't know how long we'll be. We'll just go. Could be short, could be long. Who knows?
hey, I'm down. I mean, I'm just chilling.
And I do have the link in the chat and in the description for anybody else if they want to jump on. Yeah, was talking to El Demunio, and he's gonna jump on next weekend and talk about some of the stuff he's got going on.
Uh,
Let's see. I know I got something.
yeah, I heard you say something about what was it? Um, Events and stuff too. You wanted to let people know.
What was it?
You were saying something about events and stuff also
Yeah, man. If you want to throw yours up there.
in the beginning. Um, Give me a second, and I'll go ahead and get you in the back chat with some
All right.
links.
got you got that dice run coming up?
Which one?
That dice run that you got coming up? Is that what that is? Dice run?
Oh yeah, yeah. May 3rd will be in Jackson, Tennessee, over at Bumpus Harley Davidson in Jackson. Um, that's the starting point of our dice run. We leave there. I can't remember what time kickstands up first bike out, but at this moment. But um, we go to different locations. You'll roll dice at every location, and the event stops at our Tennessee chapters. Uh, Clubhouse. Yeah.
Gotcha. What's that? Oh.
Okay. There we go. Let me set up my my area real quick. There we go. All right.
Good giveaway behind me. Just wave. Oh, now it's my turn.
Yeah. I'm surprised I don't see you over there pulling string behind you. The work area.
Doing what? What's that?
Said I'm surprised I don't see you. I'm surprised I don't see you sitting there weaving behind you.
No, I
It's
normally
like
am.
I'm bored. I might as well do it. I know.
This is where I get a little break from it. Those will be on the other videos that I do. We got a lot of those coming. We're gonna try to get on pretty regularly on and do some of that stuff. Just to get on and kind of like this, talk with the people who follow us and support us. How's it going, Frank?
What up? What up? Um,
Be cool. Pass it over. Fall out of my chair.
all right. Looks like Hardwire's still on, huh?
Yeah, I got him on. He's on in the background right there.
Yeah. All right, now. Um, hey, Frank, pop pass. Oh, yeah, here. I'll tell you what. Cheers. But I got us up there, and us back there, and us over here. So, Oh, so
If you're watching, go ahead, comment, and we'll give you a shout out.
not sure what's up.
Trying to find out who we got. We got not sure, Frank. I don't know who else.
You know what?
You guys can also, in the description, you can of this video, you can find a link to Carney's Ride to check out his YouTube as well.
I don't think I could post, can I?
I do not know. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you have me as a mod, so. Yeah, fucking, I was so fucking buzzing last night. Mike came onto the show, and that motherfucker, I tried to get him to jump on and help me out, so I could, because I couldn't remember how to fucking make him a mod.
Right.
Uh, but he said he had a few too many, and I'm like, me too. Join the club, jump, jump on. He's been hardwired. Jump. Well, he was in the comments before he went passed back out.
Right.
All right. Now, time to switch devices. How's that? Let's.
Yes, I don't even know how to do any of that shit.
What's that?
I don't know how to do any of that crap. I just, I'm all lost. How's it going, Charles? All right. I'm guessing Carney is switching on. There we go.
No. I haven't used this thing in a while, like this. Oh, close you out. It's a lot better. Fucking lights, I swear.
How's it going, C?
Charles, what's going on? See everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I need to put like a
I
hat.
hear somebody coming.
All right. Let's see. All right. Now I gotta open up Windows and Windows and Windows.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Oh, all righty. Songs, Texas. Wow.
All right, are we back?
I hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So here we go.
Someone didn't want to be on camera.
So right there in the back chat, I got actually our Ohio um, flyer on my Facebook that I put in the back chat. If you know how to post that up.
Oh, where's it at again?
Private chat.
Oh, I don't even know how to use that. I don't even know how to use that yet.
So next to the screen on the right, you'll see the private chat, the comments, and the recording.
All right, I see that now.
So,
What do I do with this? How do I use it?
so if you click that, you can actually see the on the page on my Facebook page the flyer for the Ohio event.
Okay, right. Let me see without screwing anything up.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Smitty? Lee Lance,
I think I
of course,
can
Charles.
do.
Not sure who else is out here.
All right, maybe I can do this.
See Ruger, what's going on? You said your dad's in here too? Irish Hefe, ¿qué pasó?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I think he is. He was earlier.
He's like, well, if I can't talk to him on the phone, I might as well get online.
All right, I think I got this right here. We're gonna try it this way. Let me show that for a second. I'm thinking.
See, we need this our young buddy.
There we go.
So that's what is so March 8th. So that's our Ohio chapter. They have an event going on there.
Right on.
I figure I should give you that one because that's over by you, so make it a little bit easier. Mostly when you said you plan on doing, telling people about events and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, I got something around there by your neck of the woods.
Yeah. We show them all wherever they're at.
Oh shoot! I mean, you go through my Facebook, you'll see every Vanguard event up there.
our Texas bike night here. We have, matter of fact, here in Albuquerque, in the Rio Rancho area. March 1st, we'll be at Brew Lab 101, doing, I guess they're calling it the first season or beginning of the season or something like that. But it's kind of like a bike night. So go have some good brew and some good food and, of course, good company. What's up, Hardwire?
What's going on, Hardwire?
I tried coming in before and I got the blue screen of death again, man. I don't know what the hell's up with this supposedly brand new computer.
It's the headband. That's the blue.
I don't know, man, but it's hotter than fucking here. No wonder you call it.
Well, God.
It's the burning room, all right.
Right, that's right. So,
Hey, there you
What's
go.
the topic of the day? Anything?
Yeah.
I just say, hey, what's up, right?
Oh.
So,
Wow.
hey, check it out.
Wow.
We got Hardwire here. He might be able to show us some tricks or two on this damn keyboards.
Yeah, it's just, get on here and get silly, I guess. I don't know. It's how I'm going to end up by the end of it. But no, just something to do and get on, do something different, right?
Yeah. It's weird because, to me, it's like sitting here doing Zooms, but, kind of reminds me of sitting there when I used to game. Throw on the headsets.
I don't do the game.
No, I did that like, I don't know, shoot,
Oh, she didn't take all the cookies.
20 some years ago. That was like our biggest thing.
Hey, the other day I was mad as hell because PlayStation automatically took $140 out of my account because I thought I had the auto subscribe thing turned off, and it automatically charged me for another year of the PlayStation account thing, and I don't really play very much. I don't. It's hard for me to justify it because I have a PlayStation, and I like the only reason I have the PlayStation account is for the free games they give out every month. I don't really play online.
Right. I don't even play. I got PlayStations in the house and I got a PlayStation account. And yeah, they did that to us, and we got charged for $140 as well. And here to find out, well, of course, my dumbass left the account open, and my son decided to buy a whole bunch of stuff for Fortnite. So,
Oh man.
oh yeah, it was good, but we got that taken care of. Well, yeah, we didn't get it taken care of. We just forgive and forget.
They do not like to give refunds. PlayStation does
Oh
not.
no, not even. Yeah, but I shouldn't have had that on there as well. It was there, and my boy said, "Freebies." No, they're not freebies.
Free for you.
Yeah, but I've done stupider shit, so
Yeah.
I told him, you ain't getting nothing bought on this thing again.
Yeah, one of the kids tried to get me to play that Fortnite, and I can't.
Oh yeah, my he was $140 strong on Fortnite.
I
was pissed because I bought one of them Black Ops that everybody plays. I bought one of them that was just pretty much just online, and I'm like, dude, this sucks. I don't even play online, and I just wasted my money on this damn game.
And also for everybody in the chat too, if you're in here and if you don't already know, Hardwire below. There's also a link for his YouTube as well in the description of the video.
I don't know. People seem to like my going on a little bit later. I don't want to go on too late because I get my old man Sunday like to wind down from the weekend, before I go to bed. I like to. I'm thinking about if people like it later, then I might move to like 4 or 5 o'clock. But I don't want. I don't want to be on late on a Sunday because I like to wind down.
Yeah.
I went to a birthday party and try to support brothers. One of my brother's kid. That's all he wanted was a birthday party to do with the club and because dad, his dad.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And he invited everybody, and I was like, yeah, I'll go for a little bit. He appreciated it. It wasn't a
all
little,
that matters,
little
right?
kid or nothing. Yeah, it was his 18th birthday. So he won't be. You want to show love that way. The next generation of club kids might want to get involved more in clubs, but I don't know. It's things are weird this past year and a half. About a year, things are getting a little weird. I don't know it's probably just my club, but things are getting a little weird. It's hard to find. It's hard to find people that even want to stick around, let alone find new people. So
Right. Yeah. See, I'm probably the only one. I'm not in a club. I don't really have no interest in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just I like the culture. It's cool.
I get people ask me all the time. He says, "Man, all the bullshit I've heard. Why would you want to do it?" And I says, "Well, that's just almost impossible thing to explain. You'd have to do it to understand it. It's a difficult thing to explain. I don't know. Bob from Biker News Canada said he was going to try to write a book to explain a lot of the good things about it because you hear so many bad things about it all the time.
Right.
People always dogging it, and it's like, what else makes news? It's usually the bad things. You don't too often see people get on and talk about all the good things,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and it's not what people usually get the idea because of the news. Thanks to the news, you get a lot of bad publicity, but it's not all about stuff like that. Bad things can happen, but usually don't. There's a lot of positives.
I just can't. I don't think I could find the time really.
Yeah, that's just it. I wanted to get. I got out of it for a while, and then I had too much time on my hands, and then I got bored, and then now I kind of want to kick myself in the ass because now I can't find time for any of the things I want to do, which really sucks.
Right.
I still got my Dyna in the garage that I said I was going to repaint 3 years ago, sitting in pieces, still sitting out there. I swore last summer, towards the end of the summer, I said, I'm getting it done by the end of next year. I don't care if I got to spray paint the damn thing. Because that's got less miles on it than my dresser does now. Now my dresser, it's only got 20,000 miles on it, my Dyna. I took it apart. It was running fine. There was nothing wrong with it. I was riding it. I just didn't like the color. One day I just got it in my mind that I was going to take it apart and paint it. And then the plan was to do it all in 1 year and have it back on the road. And then I bought the dresser, and I said, well, this would be nice because then I won't have to get in a big hurry to get it done, and I won't have to shortcut things, and I'll be able to take time a little bit. And it wasn't supposed to turn into. I ended up that whole summer working on the dresser and putting cool stuff on the dresser, and instead of working on the Dyna, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Funny how that works.
Hoping to maybe get brave enough to take ours apart one of these times and just paint it. Not sure
Yes.
where I go
It's
with
not-
it.
I'll tell you what, until you've really tore one apart, it's amazing how little there really is to one. There really isn't much
Oh, yeah.
to one. And there's not a lot that holds them together.
I just don't know if I want to paint that damn trunk I got.
If my Dyna goes well, I keep saying I probably am going to venture into doing my dresser and paint it. My biggest issue, at least at first, was all the ideas I had popping around in my head, all these cool things I wanted to do to it, this and that, and all these different themes kind of I was going to go with. My nickname originally was Wolf, but the club I'm in already has a Wolf, so I had to change it. Even though it was my nickname for 30 years, you know, he was there before me. He got respected. So.
Right. Astro
ended up,
Shadows. Do I know you?
I ended up my sponsor after I was done with my prospecting and I got patched in. He goes, "Now I can tell you what I picked you out for a road name." He said,
I know who that is.
Dear God, don't tell me it's something really stupid. And he goes, "How about Hardwire is what I picked for you?" I said, "Hey, that's cool. I'll go with that." Because believe me, it could have been way worse. Way worse. I met a guy out of Texas. His road name was Bubbles.
Oh,
Can you imagine being a dude with a nickname, a biker with your nickname being Bubbles? You'd never get done being messed with. And I've heard some humdingers too, man. So I was like, Hardwire? Okay, I'm good with that. I'll run with it.
Yeah, I can imagine the names that are out there. If you think of it, it's there.
Yeah, there's some, got some really, good ones. So what's new, Carney? Anything?
No, just chilling, man. Spending time up here at the clubhouse since me and the wife have to be separated while she's dealing with her treatment. So
I seen you've been doing some of the marathon streams.
Yeah, I jump into a lot of panels, and when it came to mine, I was like, yesterday I wasn't even planning on getting on, but everybody was like, just do it, fine. And
I jumped in there and crashed the party a little bit.
after towards the end of the night, after many in, yeah, I had to recover this morning, and I didn't even get to go out back down the mountain. So I've been chilling up here for the last couple of days.
Yeah, I was supposed to. Originally, I was going to go to a funeral Saturday, but then I realized I screwed up the day. It was Friday, but who has them on a Friday, man? When everybody's at work, I thought for sure it was Saturday morning. I got dressed and everything, got ready to go. And I said I'll double check the time. Then I read it again, and it said Friday. I was like, "Oh, dude." Then I thought to myself, hell with it. That side of the family don't like me anyway. There's a few of them that I like. That's all.
Sorry about that.
I liked the guy whose funeral was for my one cousin. I didn't know him real well, but what I knew of him, I liked him. So I didn't know he was sick.
Oh wow!
I just seen it in there that I don't even know why he passed away, but died suddenly.
And this was who to you?
One of my cousins.
Oh, sorry to hear that, brother.
It was the kids that I grew up with were that I called my cousins. Their parents were also my cousins, so that made them my second. The younger ones, the second cousins, but he was would have been my cousin through marriage. But yeah, They was always pretty cool with me. I never had no issues with them. Yeah, but that's what I say about the older generation. It seems like the generation ahead of of our generation and our grandparents, they was all big on family reunions and trying to keep families close, man. And it seems like once them generations pass away, the younger generations don't. I've mentioned it multiple times. I think we ought to try to get together again, and just the interest isn't there. Like only a few people seem interested, and nobody wants to put it together. I always like to try to at least communicate. Hell, my own brother, I don't even talk to very often. He gets a hold of me every couple of years and says, "Dude, we need to go fishing." I said, "All right, get a hold of me sometime." Then I only hear from him for another 2 years. It's not like it's one of them deals. It's like me and him don't have any issue with each other. My little brother, for some reason, he's my little half brother, but my little half brother, he's got some kind of issue with me, and I have no idea what it is. I've asked my dad and stepmom what seems to be little brother's issue, and they said he won't tell nobody. I said, "Well, I don't even know. I never did nothing to him." Then again, he's the same one that for some reason we lost contact for years. And he said, "I heard you using." I finally got a hold of him, and I said, "Dude, I want to know what the hell your problem is." He said, "I heard you using a motorcycle club again." I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I heard you spying on me for the motorcycle club." I said, "Dude, you're out of your goddamn mind. Are you serious?" I said, "Motorcycle, they don't give no fucks about you, man." I said, "I don't know why you think anybody want me to spy on nobody care. Nobody in the motorcycle club world gives us two shits about what you're doing."
Right. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. They're talking about like cousins and stuff like that. My sister got me one of those DNA tests things, like just to know about someone where you came from. It's kind of neat.
Be careful with those though. I've heard before where somebody took one of the DNA tests, sent it away, and they found out that somebody with really close DNA to theirs was like one of their like close cousins or something. They had found their DNA at a murder scene, and they used that. Oh. They caught the murderer based on the DNA that somebody had sent to one of them stupid things.
That's crazy. Yeah. What's the odds?
I thought about doing it, but I know most of my ancestors. I'm like super duper European. Like my great grandmother was straight off the boat from Switzerland, like my great grandma was, and I still remember she was hard to understand. And a lot of the one side of my family you could trace back to Scotland, another part you could trace back to like Germany and stuff. So I'm just like super duper European,
right?
I'm the super honky.
Yeah, that was pretty much how I came out on mine.
I thought for years that everybody asked me if I had Native American in me. I was like, I don't know, maybe. I asked around like some of the family. I don't know, maybe. And then it turns out, yeah, not really. Unless there's a skeleton in there, a Native American skeleton in there somewhere. Pretty sure there's not. But the same. Like high cheekbones is very common of Scottish people. This says what they would. It was a common trait of Native Americans too. So, yeah, I'm not really related to anybody really that famous or anything either. Nothing cool. I mean, if you go back far enough, like underneath kings were what they called the first steward.
Yeah.
And the steward under the Robert the Bruce of Scotland, we could trace our family back to the guy under Robert the Bruce of Scotland on one side of my family.
You see, I ain't got that far in my search yet.
My uncle was really, really into genealogy, and that's just on my father's side. Down my mother's side, like I said, One part's real easy because that was my great grandma. Like I said, she was real easy because she's like freight straight from Switzerland, so that's narrows that down to where they're from.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to learn some more about it. Where I came from.
That's one of the things I've always wanted to do, and I've never been into another country. I don't want to go to Scotland. My wife says, I won't go. I don't want to get on there. She says that she's got this thing with her ears. She's been on a plane before, and it's painful for her. And I said, I've never heard of that. I said, well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you some booze and some Xannies, and you'll wake up in Scotland. How about that? She said, that might work. So it's not as expensive as I would have thought it would be. I looked it up, like what it would cost to fly round trip to Scotland. And throw in like the hotel and it's like some touristy things to do while you're there, and you can go for. So I think it was last time I looked, it was like $2,500 a person for like a week to go over for a week, and it's not that bad, not as bad as you'd think. I mean, at least I would think it would be like worse than that.
Yeah, I won't be going anywhere on a plane, on a boat, nothing.
I've never been on a plane. I have a friend of mine tell me you got to do it at least once in your life. That's bad. Okay.
That's why,
if you don't mind being in a giant metal tube with a bunch of people.
That's like
Shoot,
the
this
thing with
past
Canada.
year I
If
sat
we become a
there.
state, then I might go over and cross the border.
I've been on the plane quite a bit this past year, and I don't like planes.
I say I've never been on one. Never been on a plane or like any big boat. I've been on little boats, like 4 or 5 person boats.
Yeah,
Nothing big on a lake.
Somebody asked me if I'd go on a cruise, and I said honestly, if you got me out far enough that I couldn't see land, I would probably freak out.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but at the same time, I'd be probably thinking what you are.
If I don't know which way to swim, I don't like it. Not that I could swim that far. Fuck, I could probably still see the shore, and I probably still wouldn't make it. I'd probably paddle like
the most
3 or 4 times, and I'd be out of breath. Going, fucking eat me, sharks! Come on.
the most I'd probably do is get on a boat to go out and fish. But yeah, like you said, I'd like to see land.
Right. I went out I actually made it to Florida for the first time. It was a year and a half ago, and a friend of mine I went to high school with moved down there not too long after high school, and we've kept like talked over the years. I mean, he tried to get me to move down there for a while, and I just didn't quite want to do it, and I thought it'd be weird. I was a little concerned it might be really awkward because being 20 years or whatever since I've seen him, but it wasn't at all. We just talked like old friends, and he took me out in his jet skis. He took me to the Siesta Key, and then he took me to a big cove. It was like being on a big a lake, but it wasn't a lake. It was a cove, and I went out in a jet ski, and I about shit my pants. I seen a dorsal fin, but it was a dolphin. Thank goodness! I'm like, oh. And then turned out to be a dolphin.
See, now I think it'd be cool to go out and see the sharks. How close
not on a jet ski.
How close I'd get, I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to do. Just like
but I told him he was an asshole because now I have to get a jet ski. This is my first time ever on a jet ski.
We was on our road trip. We went through Louisiana, and we was going through this big swamp area, and I was just hoping to see an alligator, but I didn't get lucky.
Yeah, I saw some when I was down there in Florida, but they were little gators. All I seen was little ones.
See, I was out trying to look on the edge, trying to see if I could see one. She's like, "What are you gonna do if you see one?" I'll touch it.
We stopped on this bridge, and they was just coming right up and staring at you like they wanted to eat you. I'm like, I'd be a hell of a big meal for as little as that. They weren't very big.
I just hope that it wouldn't come out. I had a bad experience with a goose once. Them fuckers. They can go back to Canada. Can I keep those?
I went on a fucking road trip one night. My second wife? Yeah, I've had so many. My second wife. Me and my second wife just one night, just out of the middle of the blue. It's already like 9 o'clock at night or something. I was like, fuck it, let's go for a road trip. And we just decided on a whim we were going to drive to Niagara Falls, and that's like 6 hours or something. We just drove all the way to Niagara Falls, middle of the night. Walked up and walked around, and there you could just walk up to the falls at night. There was nobody, almost nobody there. And we walk up, and I'm looking, and I'm like, "You want to go over to the Canadian side?" Because at the time you didn't need a passport or nothing; you could just drive over. And she's like, "I gotta work in the morning. Let's just go back." And I wish we'd went over because it turns out you can't see shit from the American side. That's this one little section of the falls, and the big part it sets back in, and you can't see it from the American side. So I was there, but I missed the good stuff.
Yeah, see, we took my wife and I, we took the bike, made it a trip just up and back. Yeah, I think we were up there pretty late. I tell you what, oh man, where did we go through? We went through Buffalo. We didn't do that on the way back. We took the highway and hit it.
Yeah, I remember seeing Buffalo and thinking to myself, oh my god, I hope I don't have to go through there because I'm city phobic. I grew up out in the country. I'm big city phobic, and I seen it coming. And I'm like, oh dear God, I hope we don't go through there. And it turns out if you stay on the freeway, you hit a bunch of tolls, but it takes you around the outside of town. And thank goodness because I was worried.
Yeah, that was them roads going through there on the bike and that traffic.
I've had people ask me if I would go to New York, like to New York City, and I said, I might if somebody else drove. I would not do it. If I was a passenger or something, I might be all right. And as long as I went with a couple people, I'd probably be all right to do it. But I wouldn't want to drive. I would have way too much road rage, and I get nervous, and I start start fucking chain smoking, and like, oh shit. I get really nervous anytime. I can handle Cleveland, but that's about as big as I can handle. Cleveland's not really very big.
Yeah.
Columbus is spread out though, but I still don't like Columbus very much. I don't like Youngstown either. I don't like Youngstown. Cincinnati's most of the freeways kind of go right through the middle, but not really. Cincinnati's not too bad to go through. I know I hate a lot of the trips I've taken take me on the highway down through Pittsburgh, and the highway through Pittsburgh is a freaking nightmare. Especially on a bike, man. My bike was overheating the one year. We kept stopping and going. My legs were like getting ready to fry off my body, and my bike starting to act like it was wanting to shut off.
Yeah, I try to avoid cities at all costs.
Well, they got Google has avoid ferries and avoid tolls. It needs take me around the fucking city button.
Hey, that's funny because me and my wife was talking about that.
And when I went to
I check back roads only.
When I was going to Florida, I'm like, surely it's going to route me like around Atlanta, not right down through Atlanta. And sure enough, and right in the middle of rush hour, takes me right through down the freeway, right through Atlanta, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. And Atlanta's not a pleasant place to go through either.
That's like even from where we're at, and when we cut over and go into Pennsylvania, it's like I hate going through Newcastle.
Surprisingly, when I went down and seen Mike, I said, it'd be a shame to come this far and not stop somewhere on the way home. So I decided we was going to stop by the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville. And other than it was a Sunday, and we accidentally parked in a church parking lot, and they chased us out of there, and we had to go find a parking garage. It wasn't bad getting around in downtown Nashville. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know, but it wasn't bad.
That's just the roads.
The Country Music Hall of Fame has a bunch of neat stuff in there to see, but for the most part, it's kind of boring.
Oh yeah, I've been there before.
I mean, they had these giant pillars with big speakers in them and stuff when you're walking through town. I mean, the city's neat. The way it's laid out, it's kind of cool. I wasn't the only place I've been that I really didn't was when I went to Florida. I stopped in Jacksonville, and I was not impressed with Jacksonville at all. I did not like it. There was nothing interesting about it. I did not like Jacksonville.
Yeah, I need to get out more.
My friend that
I grew up for a while,
that I went to high school with, lives down along Sarasota. I said, I'm going to Jacksonville. I can't imagine not. Finally, I've been telling you for 20 years I'm going to come down and visit you, so I can't see not actually coming now that I'm going that far. He says, it's another 4 hours all the way across the other side of the state, right? I was like, I don't care. I'll come across. And it was cold. It was like 50 degrees in Jacksonville. And I'm like, dude, I could have got this in Ohio. What the fuck? We walk to the beach, and it's like, you got to wear a fucking coat. And I'm like, this is horrible. And then as I'm driving across the state towards the Gulf, I could feel it getting warmer out. And when we got down there, it was beautiful down there, though. And I seen a whole bunch of homes that I'll never be able to see the inside of, that are way higher, higher dollar than I'll ever see a dollar or figure in my life. I don't even think I have enough money to mow their lawns.
You don't like that place, huh?
Irish Hefe.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was not really much to Jacksonville when I was there.
You said you got family there? It's a shithole.
Then it was right about the time the gate Florida and
I just realized
Georgia game was going on.
Wearing our hoodie. And my socks.
Hi, person back there.
That's my future stepson-in-law.
Oh, howdy.
Irish Jeff.
Oh.
It looks like
yeah, that would be Hefe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of, he might be mixed like me.
I just recently learned how to say that drink, that Doritos or whatever. Look, I forgot how already.
Short memory.
Very short. Very short. Oh man. It's kind of like jalapeno, not jalapeno.
People used to laugh at me because I said jalapeno for years, and I was like, "Hey, it's English. I know it's supposed to be jalapeno, but I'll say jalapeno if I want. What's it to you?"
Right. Yeah, we went. My wife and I went to a Mexican restaurant. And I asked for one of those drinks, and they had to come back and correct me on how I say it.
Oh, jeez.
And I can't remember what it was now. I forget even how the damn thing's spelled. Dorito, Dorito, I don't know. That's kind of what I thought. Like,
Pretty
I
sure Dorito is not a drink.
yeah,
One tasty drink.
but they're like fruit punch, lime. I don't know, and I like them. They're pretty good.
I had a mojito once. Those are all right. They make, I always thought of the
Well, these ain't
mojito
even
as
alcohol.
mojitos like mint and vodka and some. They make different flavors. Also, they had a passion. I had to make a point to try out every one of them. Every different flavor of mojito they had on the menu that day. That's all right. The old ladies was drinking these giant fish bowls. These things I could have probably stuck around my head more as a space helmet.
What are you doing, Hefe? Oh, he's watching it on his phone.
I do apologize for not getting over there and getting that bag yet.
Oh man,
Busy, man.
Whenever you got time, man. It ain't no biggie. I mean,
I know there will be plenty of times I will have to be over that way this summer for sure.
Right on.
Without a doubt.
We're usually always around, so
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up having to be over that way soon. I just leave a little earlier and stop by.
yeah, just let me know, and you got my contact. So
yeah, my old lady's gonna want to eventually at some point in time get a whip off of you because she sees mine and she likes mine, but she wants one that matches her bike. She wants a gray and black one.
right on.
So I'll have her. You got that like a picker thing where you can pick what you want on your whip on your website, right? I think I remember that.
Yeah, you just kind of browse them really, and then you just select your colors and stuff. But yeah, just message me. We'll get you.
Yeah, she don't like girly stuff, so she's not the girly girl type. Something probably skulls. She likes the skulls. Oh,
Bring back the lit whip. The lit whip. Yeah,
I seen that on your website. Is that the one that was all lit up with the LEDs in it? Is that hard to make or something? Or?
They're just. I don't like the light. I mean, they're cool. They look great. And they're not bad to make. Just quality, and being that it's an electrical thing, and those LED lights ain't that good, really. And
I imagine you'd have to worry about the whip itself.
I just hate for someone
to get got a little flex to it, but the wire I'm sure does not.
Well, they got quite a bit of flex to them, actually. It's an electrical thing, and I'm just somebody get it, and then a week later it don't work. They're Chinese lights, you know what I mean?
Right.
and I just don't want
to. Everything comes from China.
Right. A lot of it. So yeah, I don't like using them. They were a cool idea, and yes, Astra Shadows. That was his idea. He said, "Do it," and then I finally did it. But that's what's cool about it.
Might be a little bit more durable with a strand of like fiber optic or something.
But yeah, the thing about with the little pod lights, you can really get some different lit patterns and stuff like that. I think the fiber optic would be a little A little different.
I don't know if, I don't know. Now I think about that. Yeah, those are kind of sensitive too.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd
I can see
probably.
where that would be an issue because whips are made to be durable. At least most people think they're supposed to be durable and they want to play with them and stuff. And
Now I got to dig this out. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got it in reach somewhere. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Wow.
so what are you drinking today, Carney? Anything? Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I already had my electrolytes, everything. I'm like, fuck.
I got sugar free about everything you could think of. They make a sugar free ginger ale. This one's a good one. A&W cream soda. No, zero sugar cream soda. You can barely tell it's zero sugar. I can't believe almost nobody in my house knew what cream soda was. I'm like, what's wrong with you people?
I'm drinking tea, liquid death tea.
Oh, I thought they just made water.
No, their water is trash. But your tea is awesome. The tea is great. Costs too much. So
The weird thing is, I'm sitting here drinking a Dr. Pepper, and I'm looking inside the bar, and I see so many damn bottles that I could choose from.
And no, Ghost, I do have it, but I think it's still packed up somewhere in the move. But yeah, Ghost 3D printed a replica of one of our whips. So I got it hanging around somewhere. Right now, I think it's
that caramel Smirnoff and coffee goes very well together.
Oh yeah,
I found that I'll buy. You ever seen that cold coffee that you can buy in the old milk crate things that you can buy?
Okay, yeah.
Like International Delight cold coffee. Take one of them and
yeah.
pour some caramel Smirnoff in that, and it goes down way too good. It'll get you in trouble.
Oh man, I don't really drink no more.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I got
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I would say I drink a lot less than I used to, but I don't. When I do drink, I like to say I do a good job of it.
Now we'll go to when we go out to like the Mexican restaurant. Long Island's no, they're not. No,
I like Long Island iced tea, but it is hard to find a place that makes a good one.
Oh, dude, that's why I have a bottle of it.
I can't drink it. Oh, makes me quiver. Sorry. No, I used to drink those IPA beers because I had to let the liquor go.
That's why I drink Fireball, because I used to drink real hard liquor like Yukon Jack and Wild Turkey and stuff, but my stomach don't like it no more.
Yeah,
man. My stomach won't take it.
So that's it was like I had to drink. It had to be clear and it had to be shine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those days.
That's what I was drinking last night.
I can't do it no more. I have a beer if we go to like Mexican restaurant or something, get like a Dos Equis or something like that. But then I drank the IPA beers for a while, and the other day we had one and felt like crap after one or no two.
Unfortunately, I'm always stuck driving. That's the one thing I don't like about this wife compared to my other wives, is I could always talk them into being the designated driver and letting me drink, and she won't do it. That's the only thing I don't like about this one. I haven't trained her right yet, I guess.
Oh man, I think if my wife wants to have a drink, I'll be the driver because I'm not. Oh, I just don't feel it no more. But
I don't
she
have no
knows.
problem with letting her drink and then I drive. I do it all the time, and I don't have a problem. That's
Right.
why I would think that,
I
whenever
just
I do finally want to drink, that she would be okay with it. But she's like, no, I don't want to do that. If you're going to drink, I want to drink. Oh, well, then what the fuck am I going to do? I had a DUI once in 2008. I do not ever want another one.
yeah. See, I've got several DUIs, so I just can't do it. Like I said, I live in
Deweys
a
are no
concession.
fun.
No, they are not.
They cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them.
I ran
They're
into
not.
a dude I used to know when I was younger was like I suppose my sort of my brother-in-law from my second marriage. He started working at the place where I work, and he was always a big drinker. And we used to hang out a lot when we was younger. And I I said, "Hey man, how you doing? I heard you started working here." And he says, "Oh, not too bad." He used to have his own lawn mowing business. So how's the lawn mowing business going? He goes, I don't have none of that stuff no more. He says, hell, I don't even have a driver's license anymore, and I'll probably never have another one. He says, they probably will never let me have it back. He said, I had too many DUIs.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Herb over drinking. I can take a few puffs and go sleep good.
Only thing I don't like about it is the fact that there's just too many places out there that still want to drug test you, even though it's legal.
Right.
Your job wants to hassle you about it. Every place wants to hassle you about it. If you go to a doctor and you're on any prescriptions, they'll hassle you about it. And I think it's dumb. I don't think they should be able to hassle you about it now that it's legal, but they still will.
Yeah.
Once they make it legal federally, I think it'll change, and hopefully that comes soon.
Right.
Because I think it's dumb. It's basically tantamount to prohibition of alcohol years ago. I mean, I have never thought any differently other than, what's the difference between somebody that wants to come home at the end of a day, unwind, and have a beer,
Right.
as opposed to somebody who wants to come home and smoke a joint. It's no different.
Right. Yep.
It's the same fucking thing.
I absolutely agree.
I think for the longest time, the reason why they had such issue with it was because of figuring out how to control it and figuring out how to drug test for it, because it stays in your system longer than alcohol does. Alcohol will flush out of your system quicker, and they're just, that's all just a matter of control.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you would think, because that Trump, that'll be one of the things he works on. So unfortunately, well, it's confusing to me, because for a while they did say anybody with a marijuana card, when it had to be a marijuana card, anybody with a marijuana card couldn't have a firearm. But then I did see where the Supreme Court said that alone by itself should not be enough to disqualify somebody from having a firearm. But then I still seen where they were denying people the right to have a firearm because of it, even though there was a Supreme Court decision about it. So with all the states that have legalized it, they almost have to take it off that fucking list. They almost have to eventually.
Yeah.
It's causing too many problems with conflicting laws and different things.
Yeah, them dispensaries, they're going to be popping up everywhere. I mean, they're already everywhere, but now they're really going to get going.
Hey guys, there's a shout out to you guys from Kickstand.
How's it going, KSD?
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah.
Right on.
I got to start getting more guys that pop in on my shows, but I got to start having them again on a regular time again. I know next time my old lady sits here and tells me, "Hey, we should have a special and do a special and like the New Year special." Yeah. Next time she recommended, she ended up pooping out on me, and I said, "If you're going to recommend it, you're going to sit here and do it with me." And she sat here for a while, and then ended up fucking bailing on me. I'm like, "Yeah, next time you make a suggestion, I'm going to ignore it."
Don't forget Big Bone and them over on the Boneyard. Don't forget him. Black Dragon. Yep.
Yeah, BD said he wouldn't mind being on my show sometime. I wonder how that panned out.
We got the links to everyone down in the description also.
I still have yet to talk to BD. He keeps telling me I should call him sometime, but I haven't. I don't have any issue at all with Black Dragon. It seems like he'd be all right. Only thing that bothers me a lot of times on his show is he really talks about his club like it was a 1% club, and it drives me batshit crazy.
Yeah, I don't, I don't know anything about the club stuff, so I like watching the shows and learning some of the, but as a person who's not in them, I got to kind of take everything I hear like, is it not? So, that's why I like where I'm at.
Usually people here just hear the worst things.
Right. And that's
Not
what I'm
the good
saying,
things.
I like to listen and hear everything and just.
I swear, me and this fucking multitasking, streaming off of two damn.
I went to the party I went to last week. I met for the very first time. I actually ran into some people from that Red Rum club that Jason Momoa's in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ran into some people that were cool people. I mean, it's not that I didn't suspect they would be, but I just never seen any of them, and I actually ran into some in that club party last week.
Yeah, we've actually done a couple whips for a couple people. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we have so many clubs that use that get our whips, and it's really cool.
It's unfortunate though. Sometimes I just because of the club that I'm in, I get shit from some people, and it shouldn't really be that way. I'm a firm believer in treat people the way they treat you. But I've had people come literally walk right up to me and give me shit without even say anything. See what club I'm with, immediately start shit with me.
Yeah,
and that's horrible. It's ingrained in some people, I'm not that way because I was in support clubs for several different clubs, and I know regardless of the bullshit they feed you, and they all try to feed you bullshit about other clubs being some kind of a Satan worshiping, blood drinking weirdos. They try to convince you that other clubs are just these horrible, horrible people, and they're just like you and me and anybody else. They're
right.
No different.
I mean,
they get in it for the same reasons. They enjoy riding. It's all the same. They'll call it different things. They'll even sometimes give the same things different names in different clubs just to try to be different. But they're all very, very, very similar.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, that's how I feel. I treat everybody the best I can, at least. I mean, you see how I meet people. I just walk up to people and say, "Hey, who I am," and normally try to hand a business card if I got one. So I just try to do what I can to interact with people, and I'll walk up to almost anybody. You never know. I mean, look how we met.
Right. There are some clubs known for people having large chips on their shoulders, but you'll get that in any club. That's more of the individual than it is a specific club thing. Some people get what do I always call it, like patchitis, where they get a patch on and they immediately think they're undefeatable. You know.
Oh yeah, I've walked up to some people and they just look back at me like, "Who the fuck are you?"
But I try to tell people
Nobody
that's
really.
definitely more of an individual thing. If you've run into people in certain clubs that act that way, that's more of an individual thing. That's not the
Oh yeah,
club
I'm sure.
itself or representative of a specific club because somebody acted that way. That's definitely more of a personal thing. But you'll get that in any club. You'll get that people with giant chips on their shoulders, and you'll get a lot of that
Right.
anywhere you go.
Well, guys, I've been on here for an hour and a half. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm ready to go knock myself out pills and go.
Right on. Carney, got anything?
Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate
Right
it.
on, man. Anytime. We're gonna
Right
try
on.
to do this.
You have a good
See
one,
how-
Hardwire.
Something to do.
Yeah, you too, Carney. I'll see you later.
But yeah, dude, nice being up here. Thank you again. You guys that are watching, check out Redneckside. It's motorcycle whips. He's got some great products and awesome fucking whips. So him and his wife do a great job and have a great little business. So, always support your locals. And
Absolutely.
on that note, man, I appreciate coming up here and always good to hang out.
Right on. That's what it is. That's what it's about. We got someone asking when's the next one. The next one is we're gonna try it again. We're gonna go do this next Saturday or next Sunday, 7:00. That one's kind of already been planned, and hoping everything goes as planned. And El Demonio is supposed to jump on with us for a little bit, so we get to have our special guest.
Yep. There you go.
But yeah, he's actually been a great guy to know and stuff like that. So we're proud to promote what he's got. He actually just got a new album he's releasing, but we'll let him say more about that next week.
Right on. But you have a good night.
Hey man, you too, and thanks for
I guess I'm
jumping on.
jumping onto a different stream. So,
Right on. Which one are you going on?
kickstands down.
All right, tell him I probably
So
jump over
awesome.
and start watching.
Sounds good, man.
All right, man. You take care.
Everybody, you have a good one.
Yep. Bye.
Peace.
All right. So thanks for watching. But we're gonna jump off here now. Probably a couple more passes and end it for the night. So see you guys later, and hope you guys stop by next time. Bye.